Why is everyone so obsessed with Nusa Penida? We're here to find out why. We're currently on one of the most popular beaches in the whole of Bali and the whole of Nusa Penida. We're on Kelingking Beach. It was a pretty intense walk down and we won't talk about it too much. Okay, let's show you. I'm already tired. My legs are so little, how am I supposed to do? That's basically just a drop with like half a step.
We've got our first casualty.
It really hurts. Let me airlift it out. I can't believe we made it! I'm so happy we're here. You can watch the full vlog up here of how we got down here and our full adventure down to Kelingking. Over the next few days, we're going to show you exactly why everyone is so obsessed with this island and why you should be too.
The current is crazy strong. Just, you can feel it just on your feet here.
Oh my god! Oh, the waves are absolutely mental, look! So beautiful!
It's so nice after a long walk down.
Big wave! Oh, I'm trying to get back out now. I'm trying to get out again. Oh, it's so strong. It nearly takes you under, like it's really, really, really strong. Definitely don't do it if you're not a strong swimmer. And even if you are a strong swimmer, be really, really careful. We don't go any further than where we can't stand up. But just bear that in mind, it's a pretty dangerous beach.
Why did we do this to ourselves? How good was that?
Yeah. So good. The second most popular spot is, of course, Diamond Beach. And what a beautiful beach it is.
It's really, really nice. Loads of people come every day to take pictures from the top,
Yes.
even just a few steps down. But we're going to be going all the way down to the bottom.
We have heard the trail is pretty hectic the last maybe 5 or 10 minutes.
It's supposed to be more dangerous than Kelingking,
Yeah.
that little section at the end.
I don't even know what to expect.
Yeah, I don't know yet.
People are saying it's bad, so we're going to head down and take you with us. Ready to go!
How do your legs feel from yesterday?
My legs absolutely kill, but my arms actually hurt the most from pulling myself up all the time. Oh.
Still steps.
Still steps, that's good.
The rope gets a bit more sketchy.
Oh, okay, let's go. This is actually quite scary because it's
They're so sandy. It's really slippery. And soon there is just one rope to help you get down. And we're basically
nearly there.
yeah, now it's just this.
It's just really scary because of the sand.
Okay, there is another rope.
Did we sleep too soon?
There is another rope here, so let's find out.
It doesn't look so bad though. There is a little bit further down you have to go to get onto the beach. There's a lady struggling right now.
And this is like the last hurdle as well.
It's the last hurdle. You basically have to like rope climb down.
You good? There you go.
Okay.
And then I think we're just going to hop onto the sand.
We did it!
And we're on the sand. So the water here is exactly like on Kelingking. There's signs saying don't swim everywhere, and especially too far out. The current is just crazy around here, and these waves are pretty wild, especially near these rocks. At least Kelingking didn't have these rocks right near the coast. So yeah, I think we'll stay out, bar maybe a light paddle just up to ankle deep.
Yeah. The beach is really beautiful, and surprisingly there's not a lot of people down here. Yes, the trek was a little bit crazy at the end. You have to kind of rope climb down, but in our opinion it's so worth it, and it's so beautiful. Like, just look at it. We did the hardest bit. We are on our way up now. We're on the steps portion of the trip. So let's go. We have arrived at Diamond Beach's neighbour. We're at Rumah Pohon Treehouse. It's just down here. And you guessed it, more steps. That is the catchphrase of Nusa Penida, more steps. It's not so bad though, they're actually steps, and there's a rope that you can hold on to.
And there aren't that many of them.
There's not loads of them, like it's probably one of the tamest ones you can do. But yeah, we're gonna head down and show you what the treehouse looks like.
So we just finished up at Rumah Pohon. It's very nice.
It is beautiful.
It's beautiful when you're down there, but it's incredibly commercialized.
Yes.
And very busy.
You have to pay for everything.
Yeah, so we paid 5,000 for the bike when we get in. But then if you want to take a picture at somewhere, that'll be 25,000 per person. And then if you want to take the picture at the treehouse, it's 75,000 per person, and they set a 2-minute timer.
And it literally goes off like it's stressful.
Yeah, and that's it, your time's cut. And you'll be waiting for hours.
Yeah.
Maybe if you got here at like 7 AM on the dot, you probably wouldn't have to wait that long.
Sunrise would be really nice here too.
For me so far, this has been the place that I wouldn't have been upset if we missed it.
Yeah, that's true. It is really beautiful, and the picture of the treehouse is really nice.
It is.
But I think if you're gonna do it, get here really early, like the sunrise. I think that would be the best. But yeah, any time in the day, it's just really busy.
Yeah, so we're gonna go get some lunch now.
We are so hungry.
Take you to some more places.
All of that running up and down beaches and cliffs has built up quite the appetite. So we've come to our favourite place in Nusa Penida for lunch. We're at Fatherfield Bistro. The food here is amazing, and we're just gonna dig in. And obviously there's always time for a cocktail at one of the beach bars in Penida. Cheers!
We've made it to our final difficult to reach place on Nusa Penida, and I've brought Danielle here. I'm gonna have to bow out of this one. I just don't feel very well at all. I've managed to bring Danielle here and I'm gonna have to just go let her do her thing and go enjoy it. I'm really gutted, really annoyed that I can't go down, but Danielle's gonna take you down with her and she's gonna show you one of the most amazing spots on Nusa Penida.
I'm now here in the last of our difficult to reach places. I'm at Peguyangan Waterfall. And I don't know what's more difficult, saying it or reaching it, because it's a pretty intense hike down. It's 700 steps down these really cool blue steps. And what awaits at the bottom is absolutely amazing. I cannot wait to show you. I'm gonna tackle this one by myself since Matt is sick and I've never really done anything like this by myself, so wish me luck. This is literally just the first 10 steps. It's pretty steep already and I'm struggling to hold all the gear and walk. What's important to note is there's a temple right at the bottom and you need to make sure you're wearing a sarong. So if you don't have a sarong, they will rent you one here for 15,000 rupiah. If you do have a sarong, you can bring your own and wear that. Whew, I'm already my legs are already shaking. I'm like 20 steps in. But yes, apart from the 15k for the sarong, it's free to enter and we think it's slightly less well known. It's definitely a little bit more underrated than the places like Kelingking, Diamond Beach, but we think this is just as beautiful in its own way and it's so gorgeous at the bottom. I'm really excited to show you what it's like. The pictures look really, really cool here. And there's really nice waves that crash into the cliff edge and I think a really cool little cave as well. Just look at this, the views are insane. I'm literally not even that far down and it's mesmerizing, like so beautiful here. Wow, can't stop looking at the waves. The water is so blue. Wow. Okay, we've got to continue. One of the many reasons it's so straining on your legs is because the steps are quite far apart, so you kind of have to also balance yourself on them as you step onto them. It's also really steep and literally just below you can see the gap in the steps. And it's literally just a cliff edge, like you don't want to fall. And if you are afraid of heights, this is not one for you because, whew, I mean, I'm not afraid of heights, but this kind of makes me a bit afraid of heights. It's a bit crazy. I do think worth it though. The views already coming down are just absolutely phenomenal. And I'm not looking forward to coming back up. I'm knackered going down. Look at this. So beautiful. I think down here is where I need to be. But I have way more steps to go first. Whew. Wow. These are like wooden steps. So they don't feel as sturdy. Oh, they're actually a little bit rickety, the steps, and you can literally see old steps below it where there used to be steps that have broken. So whew, my legs are shaking. This is like the scariest part because the water below me is just white water and the waves are so powerful. It's like simultaneously the most beautiful and scariest thing I've ever done. Made it to the bottom of those rickety stairs and wow, this is amazing. Look, this is I think one of the most beautiful walks you can do. Like I said, it is really scary, but I think really rewarding. Wow, the waves are just so beautiful. The water is so blue here and the cliffs, everything is just amazing, powerful. It's like Jurassic Park. Literally cannot stress that enough. Nusa Penida is Jurassic Park. Although it doesn't seem like it, Nusa Penida does actually have some places that are easy to get to. Like this. We're at Crystal Bay, and this is probably one of the most accessible beaches you can get to on Nusa Penida. It's great for snorkeling, chilling, having a coconut by the beach, but it does mean because it's more accessible, it is much busier than other places. There is also Broken Beach for some amazing cliff top views. Right next door there's Angel's Billabong for some awesome waves and a super cute rock pool. You can even catch an incredible sunset at Devil's Billabong. The waves here are crazy. These are all really nice, but for the most beautiful, most amazing places, you have to take the very long and sometimes very dangerous trek down. Which reminds me, I was in the middle of something. I didn't think it could get any scarier. Oh, this is so scary, oh my god. Oh, below me is literally just cliff and water, like if you fall. Oh. Okay. Okay, I made it out alive. Oh my god. That trek is intense, like insane. Like I can't even describe how crazy that walk is. You need to come here to experience it for yourself, but I'm at the bottom, yay! The water is so crazy, like it's just wave after wave after wave. And I think I'm gonna walk up here past this temple. Oh, it's lovely. I think this is where the waterfall comes out of. I don't think there's an actual like waterfall here. I think it's like inside the cave. So we're gonna see what's here and head through the temple to get there. Oh wow, it's so beautiful. Oh, we're here. It looks like there's some little rock pools here at the bottom. Shoes are off, we're ready to go down. It looks slippy, so I'm actually going to put the GoPro down. I will come back in a second. Okay, this place is absolutely crazy. I've made it to the bottom. I've got swimwear on. It's a little bit slippy, but there's some crazy little rock pools down here, which I'm just making my way down by my bum because it's quite slippy. There's this really cool rock pool here, and watch this. I've got to say, this is so refreshing. How amazing is this rock pool down here? The water here is so clear. I think the water comes directly from the waterfall inside the cave. So it smells super fresh, like it doesn't smell like cold water, it smells like fresh water. Ooh. It's crazy how much the waves are coming in, but how amazing is this? The fact that there's a rock pool at the bottom of this. There's a couple of people here, it's not so much of a hidden gem, but definitely less people here than a lot of the other tourist spots, but it's so beautiful. Well worth it. Just being here, like listening to the nature, listening to the waves, is just so beautiful. Wow. This is hands down one of the craziest, most beautiful, most powerful experiences on Nusa Penida. Like this trek down, I think is 100% worth it, but it was pretty sketchy in some parts. This is just absolutely amazing. I love it. I don't want to leave. I wish Matt was here. Wish you were here, Matt. can see here the old steps that used to be here that have like rusted and rotted away, which is pretty damn scary. Woo. I hate this bit, it's so petrifying. Woo. Woo. I'm just going to focus on getting past the wooden steps bit, because this is the bit I think that's the scariest. I'm not fully convinced about the structural integrity of some of these beams. It's so scary, like the beams are kind of like, I guess, nailed into the cliff, but they're wooden. A lot of the beams look like they're rotting. So, okay, I'm at the end of the wooden steps. I'm on concrete. Okay. Oh, this is so hard. It's so tiring, but that was worth it to go down. I think I'm around the halfway point. I know that the steepest steps are still to come. So many steps. Whew. $699, 700. I've done it. I made it out alive. We're here at the entrance. Wow, that was tough, but 100% so worth it. You have to come here.
It's easy to see why everyone is obsessed with Nusa Penida. It is an amazing island. There's beauty everywhere. It is awesome, but not entirely without its flaws. It's an island that's not exactly set up for the level of tourism that it has.
You've got to get here early, guys, otherwise it's mayhem.
But then when you get to the amazing places, if you start to take the trek down, that can be long, can be dangerous, but very few people do it. So when you actually get to the bottom of those amazing places, all of a sudden it just opens up a little, there's a bit more space, a bit more freedom, and you can really appreciate Nusa Penida for what it is, which is just a breathtaking island with just raw natural beauty everywhere that you look. We absolutely love it here. It's amazing. If you're interested in exploring more incredible places in Bali, check this out right here and tune in next week for more travel vlogs. See you soon.